We are live. So, sports fans, what do you want to talk about? I know that's not my line. I know normally it's Samir up in here, but he is out taking care of business. So you got your boy JB. Welcome to the All Sports Matter podcast. I'm your boy JB, and with me, as always, I don't have all my brothers, but I do have one. And guess what? He coming up in here singing because they are the champions, my friend, Mr. Champ, Mr. Florida. Please come in and tell the people what you are up to, brother. Look at this. Look at this.
Yes, sir. You know what it is.
You know something? He childish. He childish, y'all. But
You know what it is.
give it to him because he the champ. He is with the champions.
Yes, sir.
Bro, congratulations. I know I was talking.
Baby.
I was talking all the foolishness. I was talking real hard smack about
real reckless.
Gators. But you know what's crazy? I realized probably around the Sweet 16 or the week before or the round before that every time I said the Gators was gonna lose, they came back and won. So
yep, you were our good luck charm, and I said that. That's why I thank you after every game.
Yeah, y'all should thank me. Florida Gators, I think y'all should send me a thank you gift because I did that for y'all. I ain't had to do that.
Did I not thank you after every game?
You did, but I think Florida should send me something too. They don't need to send me a ring though, because I'm not gonna do nothing with it. I might send.
Maybe they'll send you a bottle of the new Ciroc.
Ooh, if they send me the bottle, we are sponsored by Ciroc, y'all. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. If they send me a bottle, though, I'll send it to you. If they send me a championship ring, I'll send that to you too, because I don't need it. I'm
still feeling some type of way.
But what was it good Florida or was it horrible second half Houston? Because I don't they pulled the Weber at the end of the game. I don't know what that was. I've heard it said in some circles that they pulled a Kyle Shanahan.
Look,
and so they both fit. So I mean, what do you think, sir?
I don't know. I feel bad for that young man, first off, from Houston, because the play before that, he was the one that bounced it off his knee.
Bro, you had two possessions to take a lead in a 1-point game, and both times you turned it over.
So I feel bad for that young man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he gave up that.
We have to remember these are. I mean, compared to us, these are kids. So you know what I'm saying? I feel bad for that young man. First off, I'm thankful for him, but I feel bad at the same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to see anybody have a downfall like that, and that was kind of hard, and like when it happened to when it happened to Chris Webber, it was kind of like, oh, dang, that sucks, because you don't want to see that happen, but at the same time, you should have known what was going on, and I said it when it happened. Houston was playing to get, because now this whole generation now, everybody want to shoot threes. Everybody want to be able to hit the game-winning 3-point shot at the end of the game. Instead of going for a tie, they was playing to try to shoot the 3 to win the game. All they had to do was try to drive in. But 3-point shot.
To Florida's credit, their last 3 games were the same way.
True.
You know what I mean? So they were down 9 to Auburn. They were down 10 to Texas Tech in the second half. Then they were down 12 here against Houston. So it was the cardiac Gators. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that the last 3-4 games of the tournament. And this was and I was, and because Amir was saying that Florida's in trouble if they don't do this in the second half. I was optimistic because, for me, Walter Clayton had not scored. Our leading scorer had not scored, and we were only down 3 at halftime. So I was optimistic.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you something? So that whole game, because the games leading up to the championship game, I came in early, and I would say go Florida or something. I would say something to the effect, and then Florida turning around, they start doing stuff. I come in early on in the first half or right at halftime. This game, I didn't say anything until like at the very end, and I said it in a different group. I was like, man, look like the light's too bright for Clayton. And as soon as I said that, it went from Houston went from being up 12 to being up 2, and then they just lost the lead. I was like, so the magic works even if I don't say it in this group. It just works when I say something. So
well, because they know that you're hating.
I'm not hating. I'm just
So,
saying.
so those were the basketball gods smiling down on me because of your hate,
I'm just saying what's real. That's all I'm doing.
sir. You were hate.
I refuse.
I thank you for it, though.
I did not hate.
I thank you for the hate.
Either way, I still say it was bad Houston and not good Florida.
I mean, I don't want to say that because Florida played, like I said, Florida played the same way the last 3 to 4 games.
They did.
So I don't know if it was, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what it was. Honestly, you know what I'm saying. Like John Marshall said, they had no business winning, but they refused to lose, and that's what it was.
No, y'all are right about that. Why I'm saying it was bad Houston and not good Florida. It's not saying that Florida didn't play a good game in the second half. It's Houston, for whatever reason, whether they was driving, shooting threes, they just could not find the bucket. They go straight to the basket, shoot a layup, and miss. And it wasn't like it was getting blocked or it was tough. They get to the bucket and just miss. They try to shoot a hook shot, they miss. They right there in the paint and they miss it.
Nothing in the paint.
In the second half, they was.
No, where Florida turned their defense up, the perimeter defense. Florida wasn't allowing them to get in the paint in the second half.
But when they got in the paint, though, they were missing.
And then and you know, like what I'm not gonna say it pissed me off, but what had me confused was the next day I'm looking at, you know, the sites I normally look at for my sports, and it was, the referees cheated Houston. I'm like, wait, what?
I'm not gonna say that.
They weren't calling fouls in the first half, and then they started calling all these fouls in the second half, so Florida could catch back up. They were calling fouls on Florida too. Florida got 2 techs in the second half, and one of them was some straight BS. One of them, you know, Chigley let his emotions get to him. But the second one, like that one should not have been called.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna say that.
But yeah, so if we're gonna talk about the referees, I mean, the referees were calling bull both ways to me.
Right. I don't see it being the referees cheated Houston. I think Houston shooting let them down at the end of the game. And yeah, they did the foul calls did kind of change over, but at the same time they were fouling, and Florida stopped turning the ball over because in the first half Florida was turning the ball over a lot.
And that was the difference. That was a key difference. The second half they still had turnover. They still had some bad turnover, but they wasn't.
They did, but they won the turnover margin in the second half.
Right.
So it was one of those things. You know, congratulations to Florida. The adage has stayed the same because it was floating around on social media. For all the national championships came on this side of the line, on the East Coast side of the line, and it stayed that way because Houston just didn't make it. So, congrats. SEC is still.
Houston was on that. If Houston would have won, they would have been on that. It
would have been right on the cusp of being on that side.
Edge of it.
Yeah, they'd have been on the cusp, but they would have been on that side. So either way,
and I know people are probably like, "What are y'all talking about?"
Or just we talking about sports. This is what we do. And speaking of
about this, I don't know if that can.
Okay, yeah. I see. Yeah, Houston is right there on that low cusp. No, they're a little further in. They in there. Yeah.
So Houston is international champions since '97 have been located east of that line.
Yeah, Houston is the biggest city in Louisiana. You know what? You know what, sir? You know what? I'll allow it because it is. It's New Orleans West, just like
That's
Atlanta is New Orleans East. It's just what it is. And
that's
yes, I said it. Y'all fall under the banner of New Orleans.
what?
It is what it is. I don't care.
So you just skipped over Mississippi and Alabama to get to
Yeah,
Atlanta.
it's New Orleans East. It is what it is. They not gonna fight me on it because they know it's the truth. Speaking of national champions and national championships, we know we had another game this week in the NCAA, and that was the women's game. UConn has continued their
Which,
dominance.
well, I'm not going to say they continued their dominance, but
I'm
they
just
picked
saying
up another one. They
overall,
they
the,
picked up another one.
the school of U.
That game, that was. I don't know what South Carolina didn't even show up. I think South Carolina forgot they had a game. That is the most unprepared I've seen a Don Staley team play
Dawn Staley was walking around
in
in
years.
them slides with her toes out instead of having on some shoes to run up and down that court. She better.
That
I mean,
that,
she
that
not
game was
fired or nothing, but still,
I use game lightly here because that game was, oh my god. He said I moved to immediately.
immediate. I get it immediately. It's an immediate thing because we just take over. You know how we do. We take over. I get you.
But yeah, that game it was 62-42, and that's when I quit watching. That game got, yeah. Congratulations to UConn women, Paige, but Euchre, you went out on top. Congratulations, she finally got her one.
She did. She did that.
Caitlin Clark didn't win
Oh,
one.
you know what,
Oh,
sir?
I'm forever picking at them Clark stands.
He said,
Yes, he
"Don't
did.
hop
Don
in the
Taylor
portal."
did hop in that portal quick and
He
got
did.
the girl from Florida State, the nation's leading scorer
I'm just saying.
from Florida State. I can't remember her name.
I had a lot happening. My bad.
You had a what?
I had a lot happening on my computer just now. My bad. But yeah, she definitely hopped in them in that portal. She trying to make sure that she's straight for next year because she probably trying to go get Haley Van Lith to see if she
Well,
wants.
Van Lith is out of eligibility.
she trying to figure out a way to get her back in there.
That girl have been
Like
in college basketball in 12 years almost.
right. You want to play again? We can change your name. We can change your name. She did. She has made her way to Sports Illustrated though. So
Who?
Haley Van Lith.
Gotcha.
She made her way to the Sports Illustrated pages. So yeah, I think she's gonna make her way to the pros and eventually maybe go hang out with Angel Reese and I don't know at this point.
Well, she has no other choice.
Yeah.
Tanaya Latson, that's her name. Tanaya Latson from Florida State.
Yes.
Transferred to South Carolina.
That is ridiculous. That's gonna be a
And
problem.
she was the nation's leading scorer, Division One. I gotta say that before somebody jumps in my throat. Well, there's this girl in D12 that that scored 90 points a game. Okay,
That's
in
gonna be
D1 in the basketball that counts.
right. That's gonna be a huge problem. Yeah, and Amir had just said that South Carolina got the NCAA leading scorer from Florida State. Devin Watts said, "Go Birds." That's all. Because I remember y'all had a little back and forth when you was talking about the Eagles back before the Super Bowl. It was a little back and forth. I was laughing at you with Devin Watts, my cousin. He
Oh,
Eagles fan. It's nothing.
I don't know.
He just still happy. But the new season has started, Devin. Y'all are done. I'm sorry. Y'all won't do anything else. Tush Push is banned. Don't worry about it.
That's funny.
But regardless, sir, what do you want to talk about? The Braves finally won the game.
Go jump off a cliff.
Well, I got to jump off a cliff, bro. No,
Why you bringing up old stuff?
I'm giving y'all props. Is a gamecock a bird? Yes, a gamecock is a bird. Amir Shiraz Ortiz, and yeah, it's a bird that Giannis has in the cage over his shoulder. Giannis does have the Gamecock. Boys was picking Washington. We was picking Washington because guess what? The Eagles boo. Nobody care about the Eagles, bro. See, I'm tired of him already. I'm about to ban him from the group.
Who?
Talking madness. I don't know what's going on with Devin Watts today, but he came in with it fully on his mind. It's all right. We're gonna have you on the show one day, Devin.
Yeah.
We'll have you on the show one day.
So the Braves, yeah, but we beat the Marlins. Finally got a win. Then we picked up another one against what's the Phillies. So we got 2 now.
Good job, man. Good job.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. It's 162 games in the baseball season.
And
see, this is why Amir should have showed up for work.
Right. The baseball guy not here to talk about baseball. We did talk about this a couple of weeks ago when we was talking about baseball. That some teams just start off slow, and they find their way by the summertime, so they'll be all right.
We'll be all right. We still, I mean, Strider still is out. Spencer Strider still out. Acuna still out. So we'll be all right.
What's up with all these Yankees fans, man? You know, I'm so tired of Yankees fans.
They started off hot and they cooled off
dramatically, because they're the Yankees and they suck. They can't buy any more pennants, so now they're mad.
Your Dodgers started off hot and then cooled off a little bit.
They lost 2 games.
They lost more than 2.
I don't know. Atlanta's winning right now, so
why are you bringing up man? See, there you go with that BS.
I said they're winning.
I know, but you said it with some sass behind it.
It was no sass. It was no sass, sir. The Rangers are currently in the lead in the AL in the American League at 9-4. The Padres.
Hey, John, our Braves are the same way, man. They ain't started off this slow in a while, but they normally pick it up toward the end of the season too. They started off, except for a couple of years ago when the offense was just like unstoppable.
Yeah. The Padres are
they're having problems putting runs on the board, man.
Yes, Amir. The Dodgers are 10-4 in third place. The Padres are currently leading the National League by a half a game over the Giants, who are 9-3, and the Dodgers, who are 10-4. Padres lose one more game though.
We're not going to talk baseball. He should have came to work.
He's at work on another front. He's at work on another front.
I'm joking. He's getting his Serena Williams on right now.
Oh my goodness. So yeah,
Richard Williams, I should say.
The Braves, on the other hand, are in dead last of the MLB at 2-9, behind the Rockies, who are 3-9. So yeah, actually the White Sox are 2-10. So I guess technically they're in last place at this point. But
why are you bringing up old stuff though? Is what I'm saying.
These are current. This is current stuff right here. I'm reading the current things.
Is it counting the games that are going on right now?
The games that haven't been decided yet?
Right. So it's old stuff if you're saying the old record, because they're gonna have a new record.
I mean the Braves are only up 1-0 right now, sir. You're playing Philly, so
they're gonna be 2-10 or 3-9. It's still the record. Still, I stand by what I said.
Still gonna be in last place. I don't know how else to say that. It's gonna be in last place. Welcome to the bottom. I guess I don't know what to say.
Right.
They all suck on this court. On what court? Oh, on the tennis court that he's on. Amir said they all suck, so he can't be Richard Williams because they all are terrible. Well, sorry. That's why you need to go out there with the little hoochie daddy shorts and the high socks and make them
hoochie daddy shorts.
Hoochie daddy shorts. Do it, Amir. Let's go. The Masters is underway right now. Justin Rose is leading the field at -7. Justin Rose. That is a sport, so I got to jump that in there. Just add it right on in. The NBA playoffs will be underway shortly, soon. For all of you who decided to join in on our,
and that's the other thing that I'm the champ of. I won the bracket.
I didn't even get to say it. I was trying to bring it in. You just jumped all over it. For all of you who joined in with us on our NCAA bracket, we thank you for joining in on us. However, Fleck won the money. So, with that being said, we will do another bracket to give
Fleck
you.
didn't want the money, so
We will give you another chance to win the money, and the same rules apply. All you have to do is follow us on Facebook, be in the group on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, and you will
fill
get
out
a
a
chance.
bracket.
We will post the link for you to fill out a bracket. Just go in there, fill out a bracket. The bracket does open. I want to say
We are
in
waiting on
one day.
ESPN.
Yeah,
Yeah, we are waiting on ESPN to open the bracket. As soon as they open the bracket, we might only have a day or two to get everybody in that wants to get in. But I mean, it's free money.
it's free. It's free
Free
money.
money.
All you
Give
got
me
to do
free
is
money.
jump
All
in
you gotta do is follow us. That's it.
and
And most of y'all are already in the Facebook group, so all you gotta do is subscribe to our YouTube page, fill out a bracket.
and it does look like that. It will start
We can
with.
we can go ahead and send out the link.
It will start in the brackets will open, will be available in 2 days and 22 hours. So on the 13th, the brackets will be open. It
But we
will
can go ahead
start.
and send out the link so people can start getting signed up.
Yes, absolutely. We'll send that link out today and make sure people start getting signed up. It looks like it's gonna start off with the
Play-in games.
playing games. So you can pick who's gonna win the playing games, who's gonna be 7, who's gonna be 8, who's gonna be 9, who's gonna be 10, things like that, and goes all the way through the championship. So come
So
come
look
with your
out for
basketball.
that link after the. We'll post that link after the show.
Yeah, absolutely. And same rules apply. You don't have you're not putting any money in. It's free money for you. All you're doing is filling out a bracket and making sure we get our numbers up. So you want some money? Let's go. The opportunity is right there for you.
Should we double it since nobody won? Since we won, it was one within our group. Should we double?
I mean,
We'll talk about it later.
we talk about it. We have to come to a consensus. We have
Right.
people who's not here who are out there acting like they're doing work and things, but they're not doing anything.
They're out with the kids.
They're just
Rob
wanting to
is
have
out with his daughters.
they want to
Amir's
come.
out with his daughter, so they're out with the kids. They're being fathers. I
It's
understand.
fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter, sir. They can do what they want. But if we make the decision for them, they're gonna be very upset. So
Well, that's why I'm not going to make the decision for them.
although I feel like Amir would say yes to it, I feel like that. So and Rob,
We'll worry about that when that we'll get that straight after the fact, and we'll let y'all know in plenty of time whether it's going to be another 100 or if we're going to double it.
absolutely, yeah, we gonna let y'all know. Amir, you can always chime in. You're right here. I see everything you're saying. So just chime in. If you want to do it, then just say yes. If you don't, then say no. I'm fine with it either way. Or you can send us a text right there.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it. But you know what else is coming up, Fleck? Do you know what else is coming up?
The NFL draft, sir.
The NFL draft. I'm ready for it because
And with that, one of the prospects got in trouble today.
Oh my God.
Mr. Isaiah Dunn from the Texas Longhorns.
He turned himself in today on suspicion of sexual assault.
Mr. Bond was expected to be a late second round, early third round pick.
Right. So, he turned himself into the Frisco PD today. Said he's fully cooperating with the investigation and he just wants a chance to clear his name.
Yeah, he released a statement, of course, saying that it was false. So hopefully he'll have some clarity on that. I mean, if he did it, you know what I'm saying, he's found guilty, throw him under the jail. I don't do that.
Oh yeah.
And if he didn't, I hope it doesn't affect his draft stock if he's found to be innocent.
Yeah. But and like you said, if he did do it, then that's one of those things.
Because all of us have daughters.
Yeah, we don't support
everybody that's a part of this All Sports Matter podcast has daughters.
We don't support it at all.
Right. And even if we didn't, you know what I'm saying, that's not something that we condone.
No, not at all. We do not condone putting the hands on of women. the assaulting of women, the sexually or anything of that nature.
Speaking of receivers and their women, Tyreek Hill has divorced his
his
or
his wife
wife
has requested a
divorced
divorce
him.
after her mom had to call the police on a domestic dispute that was happening inside of their house the other day. No other details have been released, which leads one to speculate as to what was going on. And strong speculation that I have is she got tired of all the side kids, which she is pregnant again, by the way. She just had one last year. She's pregnant again, and now she is filed for divorce. So with this, do we have the opportunity, similar to in Anthony Edwards, to see someone pay out the full child support, the 18 years worth of child support, or however much it is, up front instead of doing
With,
it over the years?
with Anthony Edwards, that hasn't even been corroborated. Like it's that we don't even know if that's what it is. We know that, you know what I'm saying, it's on the table.
I thought they was
Nah, it's not court ordered. It hasn't been went through the courts yet. I think it was more him saying that that's how he wanted to do it, since he told her to get to unalive the baby before it was a baby.
and that part was kind of dirty on her part, because you agreed to do one thing, and then all of a sudden,
Look who showed up for work.
look at this one.
Man,
Your paycheck is still docked. Your paycheck is
Welcome to work, sir.
hey, you can go ahead and donate this one to charity for the day.
Hey, big fella.
What's up, baby?
Look at this. Look at this. Sponsored by.
You know he don't do that.
That's
Sponsored by
right.
Cireco.
Which one is
You know
that?
he don't do that.
Strawberry limonade.
You know he don't do that.
You know, I don't know nothing about that one.
Let me tell you something though. Cheers to you, big fella.
God.
Well, I'm doing cognac. As soon as I can get it, there we go.
Because you got that old gangster blur on your thing, so you can't really see nothing.
Yeah, I noticed. I don't like that.
Take the blur off, sir.
I don't like it. I don't like it. There you go.
What they say, Everblue?
Yeah.
Everblue cognac.
It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. I owe you a bottle or something. You'll get it eventually.
I'll get it sometime soon.
You get it eventually, no man. Well, I gotta be sometime soon. You make it sound like a threat. Like you go come down here and put your hands on me if I do something. If I don't get it.
If I come down, it's coming for a family visit.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run because I know you ain't gonna be able to catch me.
No, I'm not even gonna run. I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'm not running. If you run, you gotta wait. You won. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all.
Oh, 4 kids and he trying to pay off all 4. All right. You talking about Amir must be talking about who? Anthony Edwards?
I assume that's who you were talking about.
And Edwards ain't got but 1 kid, huh?
Oh yeah, that Tyreek Hill, I mean.
Oh, yeah. The fertile one. How many
That's
kids?
what I meant to say, Tyreek Hill.
He had 5 kids last year.
Amir said on y'all from Double or Nothing on who gets the first pick, Spurs or Pelicans.
Hey, you know what? I'll take that double or nothing pick for that double or nothing on who get first pick.
But what if neither one of them get it?
Well, I need Atlanta.
Nobody wins.
I need Atlanta to stop winning games so that we can get their pick in the top 10 and see if we.
Well, you're not going to get that pick in the top 10. They in the play-in.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted them to stop winning. I needed them to stop winning.
But they're already in the play-in. Is what I'm saying.
Notice I said I wanted them.
Oh,
I wanted them. I needed them. I needed them to stop winning. Gotcha. So yeah, no top 10 with that one. But
so you're talking about Anthony Edwards.
What about him?
The 4 kids, and he's trying to pay off all 4.
Anthony Edwards is a monster. He is. And
Oh,
didn't the mother of the child try to get the judge to force him to sign the birth certificate?
yeah.
I'm like, oh, God, Jesus.
So he has not, like you said, Fleck, he has not paid that 1.08 million yet. He's still trying to do it.
Yeah. You had to Google it.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did, sir.
You believe me?
Well, I was just making sure.
I understand.
I was just making sure.
Okay.
Sir, we have a duty to make sure we're giving the people all the correct information, sir.
Well, I knew it was correct.
Well,
I had just seen it the other day, but I understand.
I understand.
I understand.
I understand.
I'm gonna just take a drink. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, pull it up.
That's that. I understand that too.
Send you a bottle. I'm gonna send you a bottle tomorrow. Fleck. I'm gonna go ahead and send you one. Stats are flexed out, but that wasn't a stat, Amir. That was just a thing.
But I already knew it was correct, though. That's what he's getting at.
But do you know his shooting percentage when he shoot up the club? You didn't know that. Amir had to tell you that.
A 4 for 4, apparently.
Maybe it's counted stat.
Percentage is real high.
Percentage is high.
He's 4 for 4 there.
You need to calm that down. If you trying to just make them and dip and pay it out immediately, you just need to stop. Why you keep making them? That don't make no sense to nobody.
It just feels good. That's all.
It does.
All right, so we got off track a little bit, but we were talking about the NFL draft.
We did. It's Amir's fault. 100% Amir's fault.
I'm not gonna let you blame Amir, and he's not here to defend himself.
He is here to defend himself.
He's not on the show.
He the one sitting there talking about
that one because the kids
and the Pelicans and the number one pick.
The kids are talking, and he can't hear everything. He said that already too.
It's his fault.
I'm not gonna let you blame him.
In the draft, who are you looking for, or who are you hoping that your team picks up in this draft?
Period. I'm hoping we get a quarterback and a receiver at least. So we're gonna probably come out there with Cameron Ward at 1.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Amir said it's Chef's Matrix Screen's fault. That's who's fault.
Yeah, that blur is like it's messing with my eyes.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't stare into the light. Look away from the light, Johnny.
That's terrible. That is terrible. So what were you saying there, Fleck? I'm sorry.
What was I saying about Rob Screen threw me? Oh, hopefully we're gonna come out there with a quarterback. I'm pretty sure. I think the Titans are locked in on Cam Ward at 1, and then at 35, the third pick in the second round. I'm hoping they go receiver. Get a receiver like maybe what's the guy from Ohio State? The other one, Ibuka.
Yeah, the kid with the different name.
Yeah,
the African name.
EE. That's what I've been calling him. EE.
EE. Wow.
Because his first name starts with E. His last name starts with E. EE.
I mean, that's
all right. We'll call him Big E. I'll allow it.
Not Big E.
We call him Lil E.
Lil E.
Let's say Lil E. Let's go with Lil E.
But that would be my dream scenario if we can get both of them. But we'll see. Or what's the boy from Missouri, Rob? The receiver.
You talking about the wide receiver?
Borden. Luther. Lil Luther. Not Big Luther, Lil Luther.
Luther. Yeah, Big Luther.
If we can get a receiver in the second round, but I just got a feeling the Titans are gonna mess it up. They ain't gonna do right.
That makes sense.
I mean,
they ain't gonna do right, Rob.
I'm pulling for y'all, brother. I really am. I really, really am. I'm really wanting y'all to do okay. Because yeah, this is y'all need it, brother. Y'all in desperate need. So,
look. This is the first year in a while that I haven't been excited to see what the Titans do next year. Because even after losing Derrick Henry last year, you know what I'm saying, I was excited to see what Levis would do given the keys to the offense. With Brian Callahan coming in there, a new coach. And yeah, they shut that down after week 2. My optimism was gone. The Ravens, what you looking to get in that first round, Rob?
No, I know we need edge help. We need defense tackle help. We need safety help. If we go first round, I want the kid out of Penn State, the safety out of Penn State, because he should be still on the board at that time.
I'm about to say, y'all pick what, 27?
Somewhere around that 20, 27. Yep.
You think he's still gonna be there?
I hope. Fingers crossed. I got my fingers crossed hard. So
I know John Marshall gonna like this one. I like that boy from Georgia, the safety Starks.
Starks is tough. Starks is tough, and I don't know why we haven't brought him in yet. Because we should have brought him in for an interview already. We brought the kid from Penn State in, but we haven't brought in Starks. So I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, I like the kid from Penn State though. He's nasty. He's a ball hawk. He hit hard. He covered the field. I like him, but we shall see. Because Baltimore has a tendency to throw a monkey wrench in my dreams. So yeah. So we'll see. But we got the 27th and the 59th pick in that second round. We got the 59th, and then when we get down to the 4th round, it kind of gets interesting because we get 2 picks there. So in the 6th round, we get 4 picks. So we'll see what we can pull off.
Amir, what them I mean, got me saying Amir. Amir, what them Niners need? I was about to say Amir, what them Giants need, but Amir's
right.
Not here.
Well, you know just as well as I do the Niners then lost half the team.
Y'all need everything except quarterback and tight end.
They definitely need offensive line help. So I'm hoping that they pull on Will Campbell, one of the best tackles coming out.
Gonna be there at 11 because y'all picked 11th, right?
I don't think he gonna still be there, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping he take a tumble, but he go. Oof, my goodness.
It's a few. The Patriots, they need a tackle.
That's what I was about to say.
The Jets use another one.
Yeah, it's a bunch.
If he's there at 10, I don't think the Bears let him get by.
I know the Bears won't let him get by. So the Bears are trying to keep your boy jersey clean this year.
Hell, the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers gonna let him get by. And the Panthers
they trying to get some protection for Price. Yep, that's true too.
So that's too many things. But I think the Panthers are gonna go defense though because their defense is terrible.
Right.
So I think that they're gonna have a defense. They're probably gonna try to get a receiver to help. Help. What's the little short boy name?
Bryce.
You talking about Bryce?
Little Bryce.
Bryce.
So I think they're gonna, but yeah. So I think that they're gonna try to get a receiver to help him. But I think the Panthers are gonna have a defensive heavy draft because I know they need an edge. They still haven't replaced Brian Burns.
You got Abdul Carter too. So.
They ain't got no corner outside of Horn.
I'm gonna say Abdul Carter ain't gonna make a pass probably like number 2.
No, Abdul Carter is going top 3.
He's going top 3.
If he don't go to the Browns, he's going to the Giants.
He's going to the Giants.
I think Shador's gonna take us. I think the top 3 are gonna be Ward, Hunter, and Abdul Carter. And that's 2 or 3, whoever the Browns don't take at 2, the Giants are gonna take at 3. So if the Browns take Carter, they're going to take Hunter. If the Browns take Hunter, they're going to take Carter.
Yeah.
I think Shador drops. I think he goes.
I think he
might be there around 9. I think he might. The Saints maybe.
That's the Saints really like Shador. They actually, I think they were supposed to be bringing him in for a conversation or whatever. But I think they like Shador.
That or the Steelers try to trade up.
Yeah, the Steelers like him too.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
It was top. Amir said he thinks the Giants leaning Abdul Carter at 3 if the Browns don't take him at 2.
If the Browns don't snatch him.
He did have a second.
I don't. He's not going to make it out of the top 3.
Right.
Because I think Shador is going to take the tumble. It's going to be Cam Ward going to go 1, and then 2 and 3, and you can interchange them. However, whoever the Browns don't take it to between Hunter and Carter, the Giants are going to get the other.
I'm still trying to figure out why is Jalen Milroe going to be in attendance for the first round. I don't know what's been whispered in his ear. I would not have shown up.
I'm gonna tell you something, Rob. I'm gonna tell you what I'm hearing down here. If the Saints can't get their hands on Shador, they looking at Jalen.
But that won't be in the first round.
Right.
This is the New Orleans Saints.
Not at 9.
No,
I've been hearing Jackson Dirt.
Yeah,
like,
for first round consideration.
Like I hear what y'all saying. I 100% hear
first round consideration.
No, I hear what you're saying. I do, but the Saints are unprecedentedly stupid. So I hear what you're saying. I really do, but I don't put it past them. I really don't. A couple of other prospects I like is Will Johnson out of Michigan. I like I like what he could bring to the table. Cam Scatterbo.
Not the first round.
No, not the first round.
He go first round. And
you asked me who I liked for the 49ers, and then we immediately went on a different tangent.
You're right.
But that's a couple of names that out there that I know Kyle Shanahan got his eye. You know, Kyle Shanahan like to take 3 running backs every draft anyway. But
where would you where oh my bad, Rob.
Didn't he put on some weight? He put on a nice amount of weight because he's around 245 now.
Yeah, he'd definitely be a problem.
Where would y'all take him in that situation?
Second or third round?
I would say third.
Y'all would waste the second round pick on a running back when y'all need everything. Y'all need offensive tackle.
No, they have a few third round picks. That's why I said third or fourth.
Hell, y'all got a more pressing need at receiver than running back, huh?
Right. So you got they let Jordan Mason go, so they trying to backfill that. But you got offensive line, defensive line, wide receiver, secondary. That's they major needs. They need an edge, offensive line, which is another tackle basically. And
so in that scenario, why would you? I don't want to say waste because I like Scatteroo. Why would y'all waste a second or third round pick?
Because they have multiple third round
more pressing needs.
They have multiple third round picks. Give me 1 second though.
Y'all got 2 third round picks.
Yeah, you can easily get Scatterboo in the third round or trade one of those picks for a late second round.
But they got way more needs, is what I'm getting at. Like they got way more pressing needs. Like their offensive line is a joke right now. Their offensive line outside of Trent Williams looked like our offensive line.
Well, we got Dominic Pooney. He stepped up last year. Dominic Pooney, he was a rookie last year. He stepped in last year. Rookie right guard. He stepped in and was the highest ranked.
Do you need an antibiotic for that?
Dominic Puny.
That sounds like something you need to see a doctor for.
We did sign another receiver, Ayuk. They don't know if he's gonna be ready for the start of the season, Amir. So right now they're going into it with Jennings, Pearsall, and what's that boy Robinson? Which I don't.
DeMarcus.
I don't know about that at all. I'm just completely flabbergasted by that. They found the flabbergasted button on that one.
Y'all got Pearsall too.
We got Pearsall. I'm curious to see. I'm excited to see what he does with a full offseason program and coming in to the season fully going and not coming back from an injury.
Yeah, that's right.
So and
we're gonna do a mock draft here on the show in a couple of weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
The draft starts at the 24th. So that's exactly 2 weeks from today.
And we can do a mock draft, or we could do. I don't know if we want to do that. I was gonna say we could do a live draft with one of the with the fantasy, league right here on All Sports Matter because it is an All Sports Matter fantasy league. So we could potentially
if we can get everybody that's in the league to
Jump in.
we could possibly do it. So
if we'll talk about it. We got plenty of time for that.
we have time, folks. And if you want to join the All Sports Matter, is the league full? Amir Fleck
is always full.
Is always full.
Yeah.
Then we put somebody out because they were trash.
It's keeper league.
It's always full.
I'll say if we put somebody out because they trash, it'll probably be me. So just don't even worry about it.
I mean, we can if we get enough interest, we can create a yearly league.
Yeah.
If we get enough interest, but we'll talk about that another time. Like but I got a question I want to ask after the show.
Oh, after the show.
Okay.
Yeah, to everybody, to the two of you guys.
All right.
We'll call him here so he can hear it too.
It's a secret that y'all ain't in on.
Not yet, because I want to. It's something that I want to know if we would be able to do, but I don't want to talk production on the show.
Gotcha.
All right. Okay. Sounds cool.
So we'll do our mock draft maybe next week, so that way we don't be doing our mock on the day that the draft starts. Because first round is the 24th.
Right. All right. I'll let you know. We might have to move our show next week because I'm definitely gonna have to work next Thursday. We getting ready for Easter stuff down here.
Y'all bought them expensive eggs?
No, you know I have another job, man, and we do.
Joking, sir.
You ain't joking.
He said you
We let Rob do the eggs for Easter.
Who?
You know, Rob boiled dinosaur eggs.
Oh, Rob, what we do? Oh,
wait, what?
But back to sports.
Drug prices out here for eggs, sir.
Prices is crazy. So, going in, Amir, who you like for the draft? Who you think you gonna get besides Abdul Carter? We gonna let him do that, and we go talk while he figuring that out. I do want to say that Alabama sucks.
Wait,
what? What the hell was that?
Because I told you they sucked a long time ago.
I don't understand all this.
I mean, just out of nowhere.
I just want to throw it back in there. I want everybody to know that's how I feel.
Hey, Sarge, we don't care. We still own y'all, so it don't
Alabama
matter.
suck, Georgia suck.
Hey, and we get to come. We get to come next year to our secondary stadium and play a game in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? I love doing that.
Oh,
we own that damn stadium. That belongs to us. Shit, when the last time y'all won it now?
You know what? When we played Florida.
Hey, look, that is now called Alabama West. We own that damn stadium. Now that belongs to us.
You know what? You punish for a second. Go to timeout.
And he's back.
And voila, there he is.
Put you in timeout.
All
right, big fellow. What
you got? Man, y'all got LSU. LSU got a lineman with some short ass arms. What's his name?
Will Campbell.
That's him? Yeah, that's him.
The one in the draft?
Yeah. Little arms. Yeah, look, I like little arms though. I think little arms be tough.
He said, "I like little arms."
That's why he's such a good blocker.
He got the little strong hand.
The strong hand. And the strong hand, boy. Yeah. And Amir said the Giants need a long-term quarterback. Long-term quarterback.
But they got one.
They got famous Jameis.
Yeah, they got famous.
Let's go.
Famous.
They can eat them W.
Let's go. Famous James.
And they got Miss Big Russ.
Big Russ. Got Sierra out there on Broadway now, doing it.
Russ only signed to a 1-year contract. Famous James is there for at least 2.
Big James. That's all I'm saying. You got
Go
big
Bulls.
game James. You got big game James. What you need a quarterback for? You good.
They got the super mobster Tommy DeVito.
I'm just saying. Like, so let's be real. Like, you got who you need.
Y'all play too. I did hear that Hollywood is going back to Baltimore. That's all I heard.
We don't even know what that is.
I heard that.
We don't know what that is.
Hollywood on his way back. He out there right now looking for houses. Looking for houses in Baltimore.
Looks bottom
James
line.
Winston will definitely have his own show somewhere. Sometime soon, immediately. Because the way he was down here for the Super Bowl, that boy is retarded. Straight up and down. He did a
good job, though. I can give him props. He did a good job.
Big fella, what you got for us?
I am out of gas this week. I'm sorry. I've been really stressed to the max. So I'm sorry. No facts. No facts this week. No facts.
No facts this week. Well, if y'all join us next week, we will be, as Flex said.
I'll bring it better. I'll come better next week. I do apologize.
Some type of mock draft on next week. But until then, some people like football, basketball, and baseball, while others like hockey, soccer, and NASCAR. But right here, all sports matter.
Peace out.
Jalen Milroe, stay home, brother. Just stay home.